Hello and welcome to Yoga with Michelle. Today we are going to do a gentle supported flow. So we will be using a chair later on. And the theme today is peace. The mantra is peace begins with me. So if you are ready, please join me on your mat standing. I'm going to move the chair just off to the side for now. We're going to begin with some joint mobilization to really warm up the body. So we'll start with the wrists. Just rotate the wrists in one way and the other way. Soft bend through the knees. And then the whole arm circles up and back. Now if that doesn't feel good, you can always bring hands to the shoulders and take big circles here. Then go forward. Shake that out. Now if you need to, you can grab a chair, just hold on to do some ankle rotations. And the other way, shake it out. Other side, rotate the ankle. And the other side and shake it out. So feet are hip width, then the knees, hands to the knees. So just gentle knee circles. Again, while we move here, just think peace begins with me. Back up, shake it out. So feet are a little bit wider. We're going to take really big hip circles here. So limbering up, get all four corners. You might hear some snap, crackles, and pops. Totally fine, just air in the joints. And then take it to the other side. Big hip circles. And then come back. So soft knees and just flopping gently side to side. Relax. We're going to give us an energizing breath. It's called bellows breath. So feet are hip width distance. We're going to bend the knees and then pull the energy up as we breathe in. So it'll be a little bit fast. So we'll do 10 this way. And we'll bring the arms up and pull down for 10. Then we're going to bring the arms out and pull in for 10. And then we'll do a combination. So let's get going. 9, 10, reach up, pull down. And 10, reach forward, pull in. 2. Now we're going to pull in and open the chest. Pull in, open the chest. Pull in, so it looks like this from the side. Open the chest, pull in, open the chest. 3 more. Just creating lots of gentle movements in the body. Last one. And shake it out. Relax. So we're going to bring the chair in front as we go into our standing posture. So I have the chair at the top of my mat, so I have the rest of my mat for my feet. Hands on the chair, feet are hip width distance. Sit back like you're in chair pose. Weight is in that left foot, pick the right foot back, and we're in our high crescent lunge. So you can stay here with the hands on the chair for balance, or bring the hands up if that doesn't feel good for the shoulders. Hands come to heart center. Deep breath in. Now we're going to straighten that front leg and bend. Straighten and bend. 3 more. 2. And 1 step back through chair. Same thing, second side. So we step back into that high crescent lunge, hold onto the chair, bring the arms up, hands to the heart. Hands can even go to the waist. It's really whatever works for you. Now we're going to bend and straighten that front leg. So you have that chair. You can even use the wall here. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Step to chair and stand up. We're going to go back to chair. This time we're going into our warrior 1 position. So the back foot is sealed off about a 45-degree angle. This front knee is bent. Now if you notice, my stance is pretty short. So we're going to stay here, breathe and lift up. So again, you can hold onto the chair, hold onto the wall, or you can bring hands to the heart. Inhale, straighten, open. Exhale, bend. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, we're going to open out for warrior 2. So this front leg is bent, and this back leg is extended. And I'm just holding onto this chair for stability. Relaxing, breathing. Now we're going to inhale, straighten, Exhale, bend. So we're just working that front leg. We've got 3 more. Straightening, creating a little bit of fire here. Last one. Now come back to that high crescent lunge position where that back heel is lifted, so you can press up onto the top of the foot or you can press it down, really whatever works for you. Now from here we're going into a grounded airplane. So we're going to step this front foot back just a little bit and then lean out. So we're in a grounded airplane. We're completely supported by this chair. Back foot is flexed, square the hips. You don't have to lift this leg super high. You could be here just lifting the leg, finding some balance. Or you could hinge out, so where you really find that T position. Inhale. Exhale, come back through chair pose and stand up. So same thing on the other side. Bend the knees to chair. Step back into that warrior one position. Step back, that's about a 45-degree angle. So you can stay here bending and straightening the leg or hands to the heart. Inhale, open. Exhale, bend. 2 more. Last one. Hands back to the chair. Open out now for warrior 2. So we are not going to gaze over. We're just going to bend that front knee, straighten through that back leg. So we're going to bend and straighten the front leg for 5. 3, 2, and 1. Turn back to the front, to that high crescent lunge. You can come up to the top of the back foot or really press it down. Breathing here. Deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to make our way into that grounded airplane again. So flex the foot, soft bend through that standing leg, square the hips again. You could be here, or you could be leaning out. You can also lean onto that chair. I wouldn't recommend it because we really want to strengthen the back of the body. Let's come back through chair and stand up. So now we're going to do our tree pose. Hand on the chair. Foot is either on top of the foot or the calf today. We're not going to shoot for the thigh. We're just going to be really gentle here. One hand to the waist. And you can stay here if you want to work a little bit with the arm. We're going to breathe it in. Exhale, open. So just like a nice little circle. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time this direction. Breathe in. And breathe out. Switch sides. Breathe in. And out. 2 more. And out. Last one. And out. Awesome. So now we're going to turn the chair to the other side and do our tree pose on the other side. So foot is either going to be to the foot or to the calf. Press everything in. You can stay here with the hand to the waist, or you can breathe that arm up and out. 2 more this direction, just again creating that openness, that space in the shoulder. Now we're going to reverse the direction for 3. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale, last one, and down. Awesome. So we're going to turn and face the chair for standing figure 4. So we're going to start with the right leg. Right foot is flexed, comes above the left knee. We're going to sit back like we're in chair. So we create this nice figure 4 stretch. So it's a strengthening for the leg that we're on and a stretch for the leg that we're stretching, basically. Keep that heart lifted, belly in, strong back. Let's come up and switch sides. So flex that left foot and sit back like you're in chair pose for standing figure 4. And then come all the way up. So we're going to do our Malasana squat on the chair. So Malasana is like a yogi squat. So our heels are out and our feet and knees are out as well. Now you can stay here just gently pressing the hands to the inside of the knees, stretching through the inner thighs. Or if you want a little bit of strength, we're going to do some Malasana squat thrusts. So breathe in, exhale, stand up, press the hips forward, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs, inhale down. We're going to try it for 10. 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3. You don't have to take these very fast. You can take them as fast as you need to. Try to keep the torso as upright as possible. So when you come up, you really want to pop the hips forward, engaging through the glutes. We've got 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to sit down, hands to the inside. We're just going to stretch out through the shoulders. So come back to that breath, back to that mantra. Peace begins with me. And then we're going to sit up, bringing the feet together. Feet are on the ground. We're going to do just a simple twist. Now, as we twist, I want us to enhance our mantra and say, everywhere I turn, I see beauty. So let's turn one way, one hand to the outside of the knee, other hand to the back of the chair, and turn. Everywhere I turn, I see beauty. Peace begins with me. Everywhere I turn, I see beauty. Peace begins with me. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Everywhere I turn, I see beauty. Peace begins with me. Everywhere I turn, I see beauty. Peace begins with me. One more time. Everywhere I turn, I see beauty. Peace begins with me. Inhale, come back through center. So we're going to move the chair off to the side now. And we're actually going to turn it this way for our Shavasana relaxation. We're going to sit on our bottoms for a mermaid stretch. So you swing the legs around to one side. So the hand of the ankle, bring that arm up and over, nice side stretch. Then that other hand comes down to the ground and stretch it over. Now you do have that chair there, you can always stretch over like this. Let's do one more time each side. Come back through center, then swing the legs around. Stand nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, stretch. Inhale, exhale. One more time each side. And coming back through center. We're going to lie all the way down. And then just bring the legs up onto the chair and lie back. So just a gentle, supported inversion here. The low back should be nice and neutral, gently pressing into the ground. Legs are supported, helping with circulation to drain the blood back down. I know for me, legs up the wall or this gentle variation can really help with any sort of leg pain. If we sit too long or stand too long, it can definitely impede our circulation. So doing a gentle inversion for at least 5 minutes a day can really help with circulation, help with leg pain, helps with varicose veins. So feel free to stay here as long as you like. Or if you're ready, just begin to bend the knees. We're going to make our way up into a seated posture. So I wanted to read a quote by Robert Fulghum about peace. Peace is not something you wish for. It's something you make, something you do, something you are, and something you give away. Bring your hands to heart center. The light in me sees the light in each of you. Namaste.